What if I told you that Pakistan is suddenly celebrating the Indus Valley Civilization? Government ministers are now proudly speaking about the Indus Civilization, Harappa, Taxila, and even Sanskrit. Just 20 years ago, such statements would have been almost unimaginable in Pakistan's public discourse. Is Pakistan's sudden interest in Indus civilization is a love for history or a geopolitical strategy? So, what changed? Did Pakistan suddenly rediscover its ancient history? Or is there a larger strategic reason behind this shift? For decades, Pakistan's official historical narrative began not with the Indus Valley Civilization, but with the arrival of Muhammad bin Qasim in 712 AD. The story taught in schools largely emphasized Islamic identity, while thousands of years of pre-Islamic history remained on the margins. Ironically, this was not because concerns were not raised by historians. Back in 1993, renowned Pakistani historian K. Aziz examined dozens of Pakistani school textbooks. His conclusion was blunt. He argued that students were not being taught history, but a carefully constructed national mythology. But his warnings were not quite effective. Later, Nadeem Paracha argued that during General Ziaul Haq's rule, Pakistan drastically shifted its historical identity towards the Arab world, distancing itself from its own indigenous roots. Similarly, Pervez, Hoodbhoy criticized the replacement of history with Pakistan studies, arguing that it encouraged ideology over critical thinking. These were respected scholars, yet their arguments never translated into meaningful educational reforms. So, why is the government talking about Indus civilization today? The answer lies in recent geopolitics. After the 2025 Pahalgam terrorist attack, India suspended its participation in the Indus Water Treaty. Suddenly, Pakistan needed to strengthen its historical connections with Indus. Now, Indus was not just a river system that supports its agriculture, but as the cradle of an ancient civilization that predates modern political boundaries. Pakistan has long struggled with an international image shaped by political instability and extremism. An ancient civilization offers something different. It projects a story of cultural depth, historical continuity, and civilizational richness. Mohenjo-daro and Harappa become symbols that enhance Pakistan's global image and soft power. But restoring archaeological sites is one thing. Rewriting history textbooks is another. While the government is promoting heritage sites and tourism, there is a little evidence that school curricula have fundamentally changed. Pakistan studies still largely begins the national story with the arrival of Islam, leaving thousands of years of earlier history with limited space. In other words, monuments may be receiving funding, but the historical narrative taught to children remains largely unchanged. If Pakistan truly wants to reclaim the Indus Valley civilization as part of its national identity, the change must not happen only in speeches and diplomatic messaging, but also inside classrooms. History cannot be embraced only when it serves immediate political interests. Civilizations are not public relations campaigns. They are shared human inheritances that deserve to be studied honestly and completely. So, the question remains, is Pakistan genuinely reconnecting with its ancient civilizational roots, or is it selectively invoking history to strengthen its diplomatic narrative and international image? The answer may not lie in the ruins of Harappa or Mohenjo-daro, but in the pages of Pakistan's future history textbooks. If those textbooks begin to tell the full story of the Indus, then this shift may indeed mark a historical correction. Until then, it remains a past of convenience.